It's time for the Matt Lecroy Show on Fox Sports 1460. Brought to you by the Holiday Inn Middletown. Now with today's show, here's Terry Byrom.
Here with Matt Lecroy before the Senators open up a 4-game series with the Akron Rubber Ducks, a wraparound series Friday to Monday. And this is a big one. Now, coming off losing 2 out of 3 to Hartford, Akron in first place, and over the last couple of weeks, they're struggling coming in here, having lost 5 straight games, and guys are 7 games behind them.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tough part of our schedule. We face 2 really good, or going to face 2 really good teams, with us just having faced Hartford, and then turn around tonight and play a series with Akron, who we've played pretty good against, but we've failed to win a series yet. So I think we got to get on them tonight and try to get something going. We hadn't played that well lately, and hadn't finished ball games, so hopefully we can jump out on them and hold the lead and get it done.
Last night, Tyler Mapes struggled in the first inning, gave up a couple of runs, and then eventually loaded the bases. And after the first inning was over, the next 5, he just shut down Hartford.
Yeah, he lost Phil early in that first inning, but he only gave up 2, which could have been worse. Then he made some adjustments and went through them pretty easily, gave us a chance, and then when the game kind of slipped away from us, we had a chance there, I think, in the 4th or 5th with the bases loaded and didn't get a hit. So, we stayed in it, but, we couldn't get it done, and they kind of broke away with it late and took advantage of some elevated pitches up in the zone. So, got to get back to getting the ball down and get some big hits and big spots.
Tonight, Lucas Giolito gets the start, and Lucas has been really good his last several starts.
Yeah, hopefully he'll continue to, pound the strike zone and mix in that good breaking ball. I think his last start for me that was his best breaking ball all year, and hopefully he can build on that success and have a good solid outing tonight.
These guys have a pretty good lineup, and so it's a good test for all the pitchers, but a really good test for Lucas tonight.
Yeah, it is. I mean, they 1 through 9. It's pretty good. They work at bats. They're very aggressive. They can drive the ball. They hit a lot of home runs. So, we got to keep the ball down and play solid defense. Don't give them too many extra outs, and hopefully we'll be fine.
So we started the season playing a whole lot of National League games, and then went through a long stretch of American League games, and now it's back to more of a normal blend where it's a few of the National League, few of the American League. What do you prefer, the long stretches or the off and on?
Well, I prefer the longer stretches of it because you build in the pitchers hitting on our schedule being a National League team. So the longer we are in American League games, you don't stay on the field as long. But when we start doing a lot of National League games, you have to implement a bunting program and all sorts of things like that make your day a little bit longer. But it really doesn't matter to me. I mean, the National League games seem to go a little bit quicker, which is nice. But I'd like to see more at-bats going to position players, especially in the minor leagues, so that gives them another opportunity to show somebody what they can do.
Well, pitchers hitting at the AA level, not a whole lot of pitchers anymore can handle the bat. But the guy that started last night's now 5 for 10, Tyler Mapes.
Yeah, I mean, I call him the plumber. He looks like a plumber, but he can handle the bat. He can hit and run. He can bunt. He can just hit. And so I'm surprised he didn't hit in college, but he said he didn't. So, but it's good to know you got a guy that can handle the bat because it changes what you can do as far as the situation goes.
And the last thing today, the other day during a batting practice, Perry and I are looking down from up here, and Reynaldo Lopez hits one on to the pavilion. So you guys, somebody encouraged him to a bat flip and run around the bases, and everybody cheered for him.
Well, we do the first home run of the year, no matter if it's BP or in the game. So whichever comes first, we'll celebrate it. Let them jog, let them do what they would want to do during the game. But judging on most of all these swings, there's not going to be too many of those in the game. But we just have to keep it loose. It's a long season, and that's just one way to do it.
All right, Matt, thanks a lot.
Got it.